Hello, Nubians. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a support ticket. Because surprisingly, a lot of you guys don't know how to do that correctly. First, let's go over the other ticket systems for just a moment. So the management support is only for serious rule breaks like admin abuse, not a normal rule break report. Those will go here to the support and report ticket. The grow sheet request is to request dinos that you have received for previous rule breaks and are claiming them. So let's click support and report, hit the envelope icon. On the left hand side of your screen, you're going to see your name pop up. That is your ticket. Select it. You will see that you do have a format that will need to be followed. So make sure you put what server it happened on, your Steam name and ID, the problem player's name and ID, the description of what happened. Please be as detailed as possible, but don't write us a book, as those two do get a little confusing. If you have any evidence, please post them in the ticket. If you are reporting toxicity and you have a screenshot of it, please post that in the ticket as well as the rule breaker's name and Steam ID. Without these, there's not really much we can do other than put them on our watch list, especially if there's no available staff to get in game at that time. So help us out by getting us their name and Steam ID. Makes things super easy. Please do not post replay files as staff will not download or open them, as these may contain malicious malware, but also due to the fact that staff wasn't present during the rule break, so we're not going to spend time trying to locate you where it happened and when it happened. That's why we will ask you to join the support lobby and pull you down to one of the support rooms. However, if you have OBS, feel free to upload that to YouTube and post the link in the ticket. Feel free to also OBS your replay. Just please make sure you record at least 3 to 5 minutes before and after the fight, as this helps staff determine what started the fight, who was attacker defender, and who actually rule broke. If you're 100% certain that you're being rule broken, don't fight back. Let it happen. If you're unsure, still let it happen. Chances are if you fight a rule break with a rule break, neither side is getting their dinos back, and probably both sides might get written up. And that's not something we like to do. And I know you guys don't want to have to deal with that. So don't fight a rule break with a rule break. Before making the ticket, please make sure to head over to our rules and search for what happened, and make sure that what happened was indeed a rule break before making a ticket. Look at your replays. Was the other group hunting you? Did one of their packmates die and they continued until you or your packmate died? If the answer is yes, then they were hunting you and kept going until you, the defender, died, which is legal and not a rule break. However, if one of the attackers, let's say, ate from a dead attacker body and still continued to go after you or your pack, then yes, that there is a rule break and can be reported. Please remember, though, that the replays do not record calls or call movements, so if you experience a rule break via calls, let's say you had a body down and was attacked without a 3 call, without OBS, there will be no way to determine if a rule break occurred, so 95 to 99% of the time, we will be unable to help you with those type of rule breaks, especially if you were baited with a 2 call and then was killed. Also, please make sure that if you receive a random invite to read it before selecting it, because if you select a nest invite, we may not always be able to give you back your dino. Again, that would require OBS to make sure that what happened actually did happen, and it wasn't like a regret kind of thing. So make sure to read those before you hit F1. Now let's get back to the ticket. After you've made your ticket, give staff time to respond. If you or the staff close the ticket, don't fret, you will get a copy of this ticket sent to your DM. So you're going to head over here, you're going to see the icon of the ticket tool, click the message, and you will see direct transcript. Select that. Select yep, and there you go, you have a copy of your transcript. That way, if you did receive a grow and you are requesting your grow back, but your grow did not end up on our sheet due to staff error, You'll be able to access that ticket and get that ticket number so that staff can investigate further. I hope this was helpful. Happy hunting! Alright, so we've explained how to make a ticket. I feel that there are some disclaimers that also should be mentioned. So I know there have been a lot of complaints about our ticket times. The ticket times do vary depending on the time of day and how many tickets are ahead of you, as well as how many staff members we have on at that time. The thing that would help us the most is the more evidence you can provide in the ticket, the better. If you have screenshots, OBS, whatever, if you can put those in the ticket, that would help us a lot. Some of our tickets can take up to 4 hours just to get through one because there's so many rule breaks, so many people to give dinos back to, uh, so many rule breakers that we have to get the names for, and getting names because of the broken replay can take up anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to get, which sucks. But the replays are broken, and there's only so much we can do. That's also not to mention the write-ups, the conclusions we have to do for the tickets, um, questions from the player who reported it about, is this a rule break? Is that a rule break? Well, how is this a rule break? Getting screenshots, just absolute chaos sometimes. And yes, they are rare, but we have had tickets take us 4 hours to get through. They're not fun. And sometimes staff is exhausted after dealing with those. If you feel that your ticket has been closed, if your ticket has been closed, this is likely due to the staff trying to get a hold of you for a while. Unfortunately, we have to close inactive tickets because if we don't, it will break the ticket bot, and there's a possibility of the tickets being opened to the community, allowing them to type in it, see who's making the reports, who the rule breaker is, and that's chaos we don't want. It has happened before, and we don't want to go through that again. So we have to close inactive tickets. We can't keep them open after a certain amount of time because we have to make room for the new tickets. And so, as I said, the bot doesn't break. If that does happen and your ticket is closed, don't worry about it. Just make a new one. I've showed you how to get access to your tickets, the previous ones. Just copy and paste everything you've said, all the evidence, into the new ticket, and staff will do their best to try and get to you as fast as possible. The staff isn't trying to ignore you. If the tickets are taking a little bit, and they're taking a little bit, they're doing the best they can. Just please be patient. I know it's frustrating to have your ticket closed or waiting hours, but you guys have to understand that we have 25,000 users, 4 servers, and our staff are volunteers. They don't get paid for this. We work real jobs, we have kids we need to take care of. That all comes first and foremost. Not a game, not Discord. That's on the back burner, in all honesty. Discord doesn't pay our bills. Our real jobs do. Our 9 to 5s do. We can't be on 24/7 as much as we would love to be, but we have to pay our bills and we have to feed our families. Like I said, we don't get paid for this. So please don't give us attitude or disrespect us just because your ticket was closed, or you got an answer you didn't want to hear, or because we took a little while to get to you. um, One of our other issues with our ticket system is the abuse for it. They are not toys or jokes. If you make a ticket and you're found to be trolling in it, spamming in it, you will probably receive a Discord strike for bot abuse. The tickets are only there to get in contact with an admin if you need help, if you have questions, um, like about rules or the server, or You have a rule break to report. So only use our ticket systems if you need to. Being disrespectful to staff in the tickets is a big no-no. Don't get me wrong, you can disagree with them. Maybe they misunderstood you or misunderstood the issue. The staff is human. We all make mistakes. But there's always a right way and a wrong way to go about it. And doing it the wrong way may earn you a strike or a one-way ticket out of our community. So just please remember when making a ticket, you're to remember to be kind and courteous when talking to our volunteer staff, and they will do the same for you. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I think those are the disclaimers and the how-to. If you're still confused or don't understand something, make a ticket, and we will help answer as fast as we can. I hope this was helpful. Alright. Nope. Failed. No! Failed. Whee!